Welcome to the second part of the practice. Last week, we talked a little bit about social economics, financial social economics, and how to relate yourself in a very brief way and how to get going. My name is Shriji Arun. I welcome you. If you need to know a little bit more about my background, you can go to the web on firstnetgroup.com. I'll post it when we finish so you have it. Or you can click on some of the links that are available on this particular page. To take a little bit further today, we're going to talk about a slightly different concept. Everybody has heard about if you really want something, you can get it, as the book of secret, laws of secret, laws of attraction. All sorts of different things are being said by people, and the success rate is so poor that you start to wonder what is going on. If these people are saying, for example, law of attraction, that if you want you can attract something, can you really do that? This is the fundamental issue in today's world. We go around looking at all self-help books, all the improvement, all the changes you can make, or you can go to the other side, looking at the financial challenges and look at multi-level marketing. You can look at people offering online. You can make millions of dollars, or you can make thousands of dollars, or can make few $100s on internet online business. And the number of people who click on these links and try it generally find that they cannot do it. So why isn't it that although you have the full will and you try to do it and it doesn't happen, why is that happening to you? To most of us, why we do not get the success we deserve after even trying so hard? Imagine if all these things can happen very quickly. We have 7 billion people, we'll have 7 billion millionaires. What will happen to our financial world? The prices will go up 7 billion times. There is no magic to it. So when you look at today's structure, the structure itself, as you know, has been collapsing around itself. It's been destroying itself. There are more poor people, or people in poverty, people in sickness, people in disease per capita than they were 100 years ago. So how do we change this concept of instant gratification to a slow, sure, definite way of getting there? How do we do that? So let's look at the basic nature of the creation, nature of how we are born on this world, and how we progress day by day. Do we get birth and start walking and talking, or do we take time? At birth, our cells are in perfection, and people say it's a godlike figure. So, does that mean we are gods? And touching a little bit more on spirituality, everybody is saying God exists. I agree. If you don't believe in God, you believe in something. So there is some sort of belief system that exists in you. Does that serve you well? And that system is what we regard as spirituality, we regard it science, we can regard it as technology, whichever way you want to look at it. It's a system of some sort of a belief. Otherwise, we cannot exist. So, how do we figure it out that what is it that we need to change ourselves before we get there? What is that we need to do? We really need to start from step one. It's like, as we come out of our mother's womb, we start to learn to breathe. Although it is biologically set as a rule, there is a biological rules that are in place that will function our bodies. It still have to be learned. We have to learn to crawl, we have learned to walk, we have learned to speak, and we do all these things by mimicking. We listen, we learn through mimicking, we learn through copying, we learn through trying it over and over. So if it is the basic nature of how we learn and develop this new programmings, as I call them, how can we do to transition ourselves to a better life? Can we do that? Let me put a suggestion to you that you can do that. If you start doing some basic items in your life and making some little changes by putting new programming in place, you will change. Hence, we have started with breathing. Although you think it is a very small part, it really doesn't matter, it doesn't do anything. Let me assure you that without your breath, without you breathing, you will not exist. Without that air going in and out and oxygenating your body, a little bit of nitrogen and carbon dioxide exchange happens. Some inert gases exchange. They all go to the function of the body. Without that oxygen, you will not exist. So it's a huge part of what you are. It's a huge part of how your body functions. It's a huge part that lack of oxygen would cause all sorts of illness. So how we breathe and how deep we breathe is very, very important. We have to make it such that our body relearns the way we are supposed to breathe as we are born, right deep into our bellies. So hopefully you guys have been practicing. At least put it in morning and night practice. And as I said, in 30 days, you will see a huge physical benefit. You will find out from the comments of the people how you have changed. Although you may not see losing weight, you may not see much of a difference, but everything that you do depends on your breathing. So in the beginning, I said, how do you get instant gratification? You cannot. There's no instant gratification. You only get if you hit $1 million lottery or you are very, very lucky. And that luck is 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 not going to remain there, because even after that you will be more anxious. You'll do things that you would never do. You will destroy your body. Most of the millionaires, if you track them, have actually had more problems in their lives than they had before they got that kind of money. So is it to do with money that will bring us happiness? Do you want to live a joyous life? Do you want to live a life which is stress free? Can that happen? I suggest that it can. If we all start doing these little things for ourselves and make those little changes in life, we will change our surroundings, we will change the way we do things today, we will create a nice social structure. It is very interesting. One of the native Indians of North America, one of the leader at one time said that we need progress. In order for progress, we need to to learn the new things, the new technology, new sciences, put law in place, put prisons in place. Amazing enough, before all that happened, a town or a village would look after itself. It had no prisons, it had no difficulties of any kind. People didn't steal, and there was no locks on the doors. There was a very good harmonious living. And if you listen to worldwide, any customs or culture would say it takes a child, a village, to bring a child up. So is that true that we do need science and technology, prisons, laws, and rules and regulations of today to be happy and joyous? Do we need the financial system of today to be happy and joyous? To some point, yes. We do have a social structure. We do have an economic structure that we cannot displace it. But one thing we can do is start changing how that rules us rather than it ruling us. So that is a basic understanding of how it changes. There is no instant gratification. There is no such thing as attraction, the secrets of getting what you want. It has all to do with some hard work, step by step, building on a structure for yourself that will take you to the point of what you desire, what your needs are, and give you a joyous, a pleasant life. You will find that if you start the small change at a time. Everything that is being taught here has been my personal experience or my personal journey. And in 2012 or 2011, I took a decision is, do I have to have material life, wealth, large amount of money coming in, or will I be able to live, survive, and find the pleasantness in life if I give up everything? It was a conscious thing, and I can tell you today that there are a number of people around me who are starting to practice this new practice and saying it does give the results if you really practice it. Some of them have found health, some of them found looking better, some of them have voice that has become more powerful and strong. Some of them have got lot more, everybody actually I should say has got more confidence in their actions. But as I said, there is no instant gratification. You have to take it step by step. And yes, whatever you desire, whatever you vision, whatever you want, you can get. And how is that possible? If you listen to Eastern philosophy, they said that you can meditate on anything. And if you meditate hard enough, you will get that results. And some of us have experienced that from time to time. If we focus hard enough and align ourselves to that need, it happens. If we are thinking of somebody and if we can align ourselves, the person will call us. Or we'll call somebody who has been thinking about it. See, this is not impossible. It is very possible. It can be done. But the point is, are you willing to build yourself, practice, and put it in your daily life to reach the status of closing your eyes and being able to get that inner quietness? Once you bring your inner quietness, then there's two things that happens in this world. As I'm speaking to you, I'm getting you vibrations of my sound through this electronic media, and it passes through radio waves in some places, it passes through all sorts of changes. At the end, what you are hearing is the sound vibration. This is all external vibration which we can hear, and that we normally would get attracted to. That's the vibration we react to. Now, there is a second vibration. That's the vibration when we speak and when we hear, there is exactly the same voice, same kind of sentences, same structure that we hear in our minds. Our body, our mind, our heart has the capacity to send these quiet, unknown, unseen vibrations. Now, if you can take your sound vibration and sync it with your internal vibration, the quiet vibration that we don't hear, and bring it together at the same point in time, you'll be able to send the right vibration to achieve whatever you want. Now, how do you do that? This is where the practice comes into play. When I was doing this, I came across several different ways to achieve this. Now, the Eastern philosophy has a very strict way to achieve it. And, and Buddha was one of them who achieved it. All the Buddhist monks, you'll see they have internal quietness. They are very free and clear about their thoughts. You see some monks in Christianity who have the same achieved lifestyle. But most of them have done in isolation. They have found a place where they can continuously work on it, and they've done it for their whole life to achieve that clear quietness inside. And then when they speak and they think, the words that come out are synced to the word they listen, to the words that are formed before it comes out of your mouth. Is this doable? As I said, yes. You need to practice in number of things in daily life. And this is the second part. When you do the breathing, if you focus on your breathing, as I said last time, you listen to your breath as it comes in and out. Then you feel the breath as it oxygenates you. You think of that breath as a life giving. You will find that your body will start balancing itself. It is not going to happen overnight, but it will happen in first 90 days to a point where you will start seeing changes. After that, the more you practice, and there is number of exercises you do in your daily life as you add, it will help you. That is the fundamental starting point, breathing. If you can put the breathing, as I said, twice a day, first thing in the morning and at night, you will activate your body as you wake up and activate again your body as you go to sleep. If you want to do some research on some of the fat burning, belly burning exercises and straps they put on. They say you lose weight without doing anything. Whenever you tighten your stomach by tying anything, it will force you to breathe deep. What you are really doing is you are activating deep breathing. If you activate your deep breathing, you activate all your muscles of your stomach and abdomen area. And as they get activated and your natural breathing starts happening, you will have higher burning of fat in the area because now the muscles are slowly building. It will definitely start shaping your body. So that is a huge, huge benefit because once you start getting your muscles in good shape, especially your abdomen muscles, you'll find that your upper body strength will increase. You'll find that you will have less back problems. You'll find that you are able to walk on hard surfaces longer period of time. All these, there are so many benefits of just that one small breathing exercise. I can continue to talk for another 3 hours on all the different benefits you can get. But without practicing this, you will not see any benefits. Make a commitment today that you will continue to breathe. You will continue to do deep breathing as many times as possible and start that. In next third or fourth session, if you are close by me, you can come to a live session and I'll see how you breathe and do activation. If not, we will do it right here on this on the set and show you how to do it. And I encourage you guys to find a time where you can reach me and come down to a session. Send me an email and we'll take it from me. Leave me a message on the Facebook and I'll respond to it. I'm also on the Facebook under Shri G Arun, and I do check it now regularly since the year started, and we'll continue to build on it. So now we will go back to the breathing exercise, and we will do a few breaths. I'll walk you through it. I'll speak about it. I'll give you some instruction. Listen to them, but continue with that exercise while we are doing it. If I haven't given you a new exercise, continue with the same formation. Okay. This is very important that you get this basic completely patented into your body so that it works. So if you are sitting anywhere on a chair, you can straighten up yourself a little bit so that your spine is straight. You can take a deep breath and let it go. As you do that, try and see if you can turn your head to the left and to the right. You may hear some crunching, that's okay. Keep on doing it. Turn it to the left and to the right. Don't forget to breathe. Take it a little back to the back as far as you can. And then tilt it towards the left and towards the right as far as you can go, and bring it forward. Take another deep breath and let it out. I'm doing this exercise because you have had a full day, and this will release some of the tensions in your neck. The next one we are going to do is put our hands to the side. Just bring it to the side, take it up all the way, and collapse it together. And take a deep breath. And as you do that, pull yourself up with your hands and let it go. Bring it to the side, and then you can drop them. How does that feel? You can do 2, 3 more if you want. While I talk, you can stretch, forward the same way. Collapse your hand, pull yourself forward, backward. Um, this will definitely release some tension right away as we go into this. When you get up in the morning, you're so well rested, you don't need to do that. I still suggest you do a little bit of stretching before you get out. If you look at the animal kingdom, you see when they get up, they nicely stretch a couple of times before they start walking. Very important. When you go to sleep, couple of stretches doesn't hurt because that will release some tensions. And you will eventually know where the tension is and what to stretch with with these simple exercises. Now, I could have called them yoga practice because if you go into yoga, you'll see the same practice. If you go to any sports training, you'll see the same practice. Whatever name you want to give, I just simply call them the exercise or the practice of stretching. To keep it simple so that we do not start comparing terms, start using buzzwords, start justifying what it is. Don't need to do all that. Keep it simple, keep it as a stretch, keep it as releasing tension in the muscle, and that is great. The mind doesn't have to worry about all the different impacts, the buzzwords, or what is right or wrong. Just simple stretching exercise which makes you comfortable. Now we'll start with 3 breaths. You'll breathe through the nose, nice and easy breath. You can stretch as much as 3, 4, 5, whatever your capacity is. Don't worry right now, and then blow it out. When you are breathing in, try and focus to see if your breath goes really lower into your towards the abdomen. Okay, so we'll do those 3 breaths. But as we do these breaths, make sure that you understand what it feels like. You should be able to really feel the air on top of your lips as it goes through your nose, through your throat, into your lungs. As you focus more and more on this, you will see what it feels like and what it is. When you breathe out, you should actually feel the difference in temperature. The breath that comes out should be more or less higher in temperature than you are, unless you are in a very hot country. Even then, your breath will be much, much warmer. So focus that understanding and that feeling. Try and breathe and focus on that. And this is very, very fundamental. It is very important that you start to recognize your own breath first. Okay? So take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, feel the air as it goes through your nose into your chest. Feel your abdomen expanding, your stomach going up. And breathe out. Breathe out through your mouth, don't forget. Take a deep breath in again. And breathe out as fast as you can. Pull your stomach in. Pull your stomach in. Empty your lungs completely as far as you can. Take a deep breath in. and push it as far as you can. Fill the air. Don't forget to fill the air. And breathe out. Pull your stomach in as far as you can. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Exhale all that air. Continue doing that. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Continue to do that and listen to what I have to say. Now, the next three breaths will be breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Our breath, normal breath, we only breathe through one nose, in and out through the other nose. Right now, we'll be breathing through both the nose in, both the nose out. Just keep that in mind so that tomorrow, whenever you're sitting and you think of the breath, listen to your breath. See how you feel. Is it going through one nose and coming out through the other nose? And if it is happening, that's good news. If it isn't, try and focus it again sometime other time, and you will slowly learn that if you focus on your breath, the air that goes in and out, let your body learn what it feels like, and let the feeling become part of you, so that the minute you close your eyes to do breathing, you can actually feel the air without thinking, without take understanding that you have to feel it. You should feel it. It's like getting up in the morning and you take a cup of coffee or a tea, and you know the feeling you are going to get. Same way, the air should become part of your normal structure. So we'll start with deep breath in. Start now. And out through your nose. Feel the air as it goes in and out. Another breath in and out. Feel that air. Take one more breath in and out. Continue this while I talk you through the next steps. As you breathe in deeper and deeper, feel the air. And as you breathe out, feel the gratitude to the earth, Mother Earth, to the nature, and to the sun. We need to live in gratitude all our life. Every little things we get, we should feel gratitude. We need to remain in gratitude because we need to show our gratefulness for every bit that helps us live. Very important so that you become grateful every time you think of the air you breathe in. Not to the air only, but the air is provided by the Mother Earth. Nature does its job. Sun provides the heat, light, and energy for the vegetation to grow. So we bring that gratitude to to the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature. For the air, we breathe in. So take a deep breath in and speak to yourself. I'm grateful to the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature for this breath. Remain in this gratitude. As you breathe in, feel the air as it goes in. Feel the air as it comes out and say to yourself, I'm grateful to the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature for the air we breathe in. This is the external side of us. We see the sun, we see the earth, we see the action the Mother Nature takes. So this is the external part we are being grateful to. If you have a belief system, you can add whatever your belief system is, God, Buddha, Krishna, Christ, whoever you want to thank at the same time. You don't have to do that as long as you remember that the action of the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature gives us the vital breath, we breathe. Now, when you get up, you become grateful to that. When you go to sleep, you become grateful to it again. Now, take a deep breath in and remain grateful to the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature. And as you breathe out, think of the quietness around you, just around you. Think of the quietness around you. Okay, take a deep breath in. Remember to feel the air as it goes in and out. Now remain grateful to the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature. And as you breathe out, tell yourself that each and every cell of my body is become quieter, peaceful. I'm creating stillness, quietness into my body. So this is three actions you're going to remember now. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, be grateful to the Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and the Earth. And as you breathe out, say to yourself that my each and every cell in my body is becoming quiet, still, and relax. Keep on breathing. So this is how it works. You are coordinating three things: the feeling of the breath of air as it goes in and out. You must learn to feel that. That is the first practice. When you can constantly close your eyes and do deep breathing without thinking, feel the air going in and out, add on the gratefulness as you breathe out. And then the third stage is as you breathe in, remain grateful to the sun, Mother Earth, and the nature. And as you breathe out, say to yourself that I am creating stillness, quietness into my body and each and every cell. We have put all these three together today. As I said, there is quite a few steps in next 90 days. If you practice what I am talking about every day, you will build it. If you get a time, I generally say that most of us work or have a schedule by which we go by. We normally have wake up and get ready and have a breakfast. So when we wake up, that's the time to do it. Then around 10 o'clock or whatever your break time is, you again do this practice. Just do the breathing. You don't need to say anything else until you get this grip on it, where you can feel the air as soon as you take a deep breath. And as you blow out or breathe out, you feel the air. It will become a part of you. It's the new programming you will set in place. And then add on the gratefulness, and then add the stillness, the quietness of your cells and body. You may not see any difference. You may think, what it is going to do. I touched on water last time, that our body is 75% water on an average. Each and every cell of our body being full of water, and water can crystallize. This practice will crystallize your water into beautiful shapes. The gratefulness itself will create harmonious, beautiful crystals in your body. It will create healing in your body. It will create strengthening of your muscles in the body. If you want to, as I said last time, go and look up Dr. Emoto's experiments. And there's quite a bit on YouTube about water, the crystallization water, and why it is so important to have the right thoughts and the right frequencies that we apply to our body so that we create this. Once you create it, it lasts a long time during the day. The last thing I'm going to introduce today is how you drink your water. You should take the water out of a tap and filter it and put it on one side. And if you say prayers, that's great. If you don't know anything, just say, thank you for the water. The water I'm going to drink will become my sustenance. Bless this water for that. You can say, I love you, water. You can say whatever you want, but all positive words, no negative words. While you're saying, listen to those words because you don't want your mind to produce any negative thoughts. So listen. If you do that, you will find that drinking that water also helps your body. This is very important. So we have introduced breathing, we have introduced gratefulness, and we have introduced frequency. Very simple to do, very easy to do. If you are traveling, if you are in a place, if you need to drink water, be grateful to the water. Even if it is coming out of a tap, say, I'm grateful to the water that I'm going to drink. It makes a huge difference as it enters your body. That is the most easiest way to do it is remaining grateful to the water, grateful to the air. Those two are the basic components your body needs for it to survive. So keep on doing that, and we will end today. You can slowly come out of your breathing. One of the things I forgot to mention is we deal with this life with our five senses. When you do this exercise, it's nice to kill at least one sense. And I say that close your eyes, which will stop any visual aspect coming into you when you practice. We cannot close our ears. If we remain still, we can bring our sense of touch down to minimum. We not eating anything, so we won't be tasting, and we will hear what's going around us. But if you start focusing on the breathing, you'll slowly lose those sounds too. So try and bring all the other external input down to zero while you're doing it. Don't think of it, but that's what will happen as you practice. So simple practice: 3, 6, 12 breaths at the most in the morning. Three three normal breaths, 3 breaths, one through the nose, out through the mouth, and 3 breaths in and out, nice and slow, long breaths. That's 9 breaths. That's all you need to do anytime you think of breathing. If you are driving, I suggest do not go more than 12 breaths. You will feel drowsy. You may even be feeling drowsy now because you have oxygenated your brain. And when your oxygen attains a certain level of oxygen in your brain, then your brain will start to relax. When it relaxes, it will start making you drowsy. With practice, this drowsiness will go away. So take care. Thank you for joining me. And we'll see you next Monday, 7 o'clock Toronto time, Toronto, Canada, 8 o'clock New Brunswick time. I will be still in New Brunswick and will be broadcasting from there. Anybody listening to this or goes and listen to this later on, you can join us. Go to the Facebook and ask us for the address, and we will direct you to come and join us. Thank you, and thank you for your time and being with us. Blessing.